What's going on, awesome folks? Today, on this super duper Sunday, I am bringing you guys a free-for-all battle, which is a fan-made format, in case you don't know, where 4 players will take part in a multi-battle, but instead of working in teams, we'll all just sort of attack each other, including the people on our side of the field, to try and be the last one standing. Kind of like Highlander, but with Pokémon. There can be only one. So yeah, I start off on the side of Electraa. This is against Electraa Vault, Jedi, Cardet, and PKM and Gravager. All have YouTube channels, and all can be found on Twitter as well, and all of those links will be in the description below. As you can see, we've started off with Jolteon, Probopass, as is Floette, which, yes, maybe a little bit of a sneaky hack job, but it is an awesome Pokemon with a unique move called Light of Ruin, which is basically a 50% recoil, I think it's 150 base power fairy type move. Incredible power, and as this Floette already has boosted stats, boosted base stats compared to a regular Floette. Okay, so I start off by withdrawing T-Tar straight away because I have a terrible feeling that the Light of Ruin is coming my way, coupled with maybe a Power Gem from the Probopass. I wasn't really fearing the Jolteon too much, and I had a feeling it was going to go for perhaps the Floette anyway, or the switch, or for a Volt switch onto another Pokemon. So I bring out my Zapdos in order to get the spread move, because I've got Heat Wave on that, boosted by the power of the Life Orb. I just thought it'd be a great combo to weaken the Floette along with some pretty decent damage on the weaker defense of the Probopass there, although its special defense is boosted by the Sandstorm, which is why it doesn't do too much. Now I am at this point, Gravager was telling us all to sort of team up on the Scizorsome because it was a massive threat. I think it's just because he wanted to give Floette a little bit more of a debut. He kind of knew that it was about to get one-shotted and wouldn't be able to show off that Light of Ruin after that unfortunate miss on the first attempt. But I decided to ignore it for a little while. I really wanted rid of that Probopass fast. And I knew for a fact that as soon as I brought in Stormageddon, that Choice Scarf Flamethrower, boom, getting rid of Sizzle. No problem. Unless he'd already set up a couple of SDs, Tyranitar could have taken a Bullet Punch. I'm quite confident of that. And I didn't think that our opponent, Shana, would go for the T-Tar straight away. I had a feeling she was more fearful of the Probopass, purely because of the likelihood of Earthquake, and because she knows that my Tyranitar is special, so there's not really very much risk of it on an Earthquake. Here comes the Heat Wave, and you'll see that that does basically nothing. But luckily the residual damage from Burn is going to be really helpful in getting rid of this behemoth. Now the Thunder Wave on the Scizor is helpful, but its priority Bullet Punch is its most dangerous weapon, so the loss of speed isn't really going to affect it too much. It's the potential full paralysis that's going to hold it back. This is really fun. If you guys have never tried a free-for-all battle, an FFA battle, feel free to hit me up on Twitter or leave a comment on this video if you'd like to be part of the next one that we have, because I think this is something we'd like to do more often. It was a really interesting sort of battle. We use strategies that we've all used before in our videos, but seeing them come into play together, and alliances being formed and lost in the space of one turn, it can be a really interesting and fast-paced sort of thing to watch and be a part of. So I'd really recommend trying it if you haven't already. Sorry about the long pauses here, guys. We had some internet issues as well, and some communication issues, because we were talking over Skype while this was happening and having a bit of a giggle. They all saw Doom Bunny, my Azumarill, in the preview. You guys might remember the awesomeness that is the Doom Bunny. But I decided, because they all knew that it was a Belly Jet Azumarill, I decided to spring a little surprise on them and just straight up banned him. So I gave him the Choice Band instead of the Citrus Berry, and decided to ignore Belly Drum, obviously. To get the instant power. It's not as powerful as Belly Drum, but obviously it's instant. You've got that priority Choice Banded huge power Aqua Jet straight away to wreck house, and I thought that'd be important to surprise them, because they all know a lot of my Pokemon by now through my videos and through talking, and through battles we've had that aren't recorded. So yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing that in and wrecking house with that a little bit later on. Unfortunately, Zapdos does go down. A bit of a misplay on my part. I probably should have taken out the Scizor before bringing in the T-Tar, so that the T-Tar could focus more on rock sliding both of those opponents on the opposite side of the field, try and get the double KO, because they're both quite severely weakened now, and it probably would have done. But I have to focus the T-Tar's power on that Sizzle before it starts setting up SDs and wrecking house truly. So in comes Stormageddon, aptly named the Stormy Bringer of Doom. Sorry about the lack of face cam in this video, by the way, guys. By the way, guys, I've had some serious technical issues lately. As you guys probably know, I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to all this recording, editing, and technology in general. So there comes that bullet punch. Brutal. Probopass is down, although it doesn't need to be doing much damage right now. Probopass is taking the hits quite well, but it was on the end. It was on the end of its tether. Here comes that flamethrower. I don't know where the battle animations have gone. I think the host, Electraa, must have turned them off. But yeah, so I've had a lot of technical issues the past couple of videos, which is why there have been less uploads from me this weekend than I would have liked, and I'm really sorry about that, guys. But I'm going to work really hard on Monday to sort out enough of the issues. There goes T-Tar, but it did its job, so it's all good. I'm going to try my best on Monday to sort out enough technical issues to get out Monday's uploads. And bulk record some other things as well, so that I can spend Tuesday just working on sorting out all the technical issues and improving the quality for you guys, so I can get back to consistently uploading those videos for you. So again, really sorry about the delays, and for the lack of 2 videos a day over the weekend. I should be able to get up an episode of Prepare for Trouble a couple of hours after this. You know, if the computer gods, the recording gods permit, should be able to do that for you. That would be nice. But yeah, I'm going to stock up a load of videos on Monday once I manage to sort of patch up the problems as best I can. And then with the time that I buy myself, I'm going to make sure to fully restore my computer to its former glory, so I can record for you properly. And here's the Doom Bunny, the Pokemon that all of my opponents have been waiting just to wreck. They've all got something against the Doom Bunny because they've all been torn apart by him, or at least a fair chunk of their teams have at one point or another during our single battles. Now unfortunately this Earthquake is going to be a little bit too much. Goddamn spread moves! I'm still thinking too much in the Doom Bunny singles mindset, or standard doubles anyway, where our opponent would be less likely to want to use things like Earthquake due to hurting their own Pokemon. So yeah, Doom Bunny's going to go down. And hard to this next Earthquake, unfortunately. Here comes Foul C, the Deoxys Defense. What an awesome name for a Deoxys Defense. If you don't know, a Foul C is a monster in Final Fantasy XIII, and it does look quite a lot like Deoxys D. This Dragonite is going to make a pretty foolish move in a minute. I don't think that this particular move is very viable in a doubles format, because you can't choose your opponent. Again, you probably guess which move it is now. Let's see if you get it right, guys. Any minute now, the move will be selected. Probably. Come on. Wow, this takes an extraordinarily long time. I didn't realise this turn took so long. Okay, I'll just tell you guys, the move in question is actually Outrage. I don't think you should ever carry Outrage on a doubles Dragon type, or any doubles Pokemon, because you can't choose which of your opponent's Pokemon you attack. And it just, with fairies running around left, right and centre, it just seems like a really silly thing to do, in my opinion. Okay, here comes that Earthquake, and down goes my last Pokemon, unfortunately. And in about a minute from now, we're going to have some technical issues with the battle and the Skype call, and most of us will be booted out of both, which is unfortunate, but you can kind of see the way the battle's going. The Dragonair's going down. Gravage's last Pokemon is basically fighting a losing battle here. I mean, he had the chance for the victory. If he's running Toxic, he could Toxic Stall with Recover and probably bring back the victory. But Jedi was holding back his Houndoom in the back there. It has Nasty Plot. You know, if it gets the chance to set up one Nasty Plot, it's going to wreck Deoxys with the Dark Pulse. No questions. So I'd say that although we're about to get knocked out of the battle, Jedi had it in the bag. It was a great battle, a lot of fun, and like I say, if you guys want to be involved in the next one, then just hit me up on Twitter, well, to hit one of us up on Twitter, or comment on this video, and we'll sort something out and try and get you guys involved in the next one. We'll probably try and do that next Sunday, actually. I mean, we haven't confirmed anything officially, but we all had a great time, so why not? So yeah, thank you very much for stopping by and for putting up with the shonky quality. Here we go. Here is where the screen, the internet connection broke down for me, and I'm about to be booted out of the battle. So thank you guys for stopping by. I promise to bring the uploads back up to their usual quality sometime soon. Thanks for your time and have a Scizorsome day. Like, comment and subscribe. Bye bye.